Hello there, buddy. I'm Mr. GamePie, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Advance 3. Last time we got through the fairly generic but entertaining Ocean Base. Today we're going to Toy Kingdom, and there's a pretty good reason I'm playing with Sonic as the lead. If y'all have been following along, you can probably figure out what's going on here, considering that I'm going straight to level 3. Yeah, that's right, everybody. We're going to be unlocking another character today. And let me tell you, Toy Kingdom is cool. It's a really nice world. I really like the music. I really like the aesthetics. It's a really good time. It's very similar to Music Plant from Sonic Advance 2. And I've kind of alluded to the fact that I don't really like Sonic Advance 2 that much. But I mean, even I like Music Plant. Music Plant was beautiful. Also, you got these platforms here. If the diamond is blue, that means it's going to act as a spring and it's going to launch you upward. If the diamond is red, then it's going to launch spikes out of it. And that will hurt, so don't get hit by that. But yeah, I really do like the music of this area. It's very happy, very exciting, beautiful. Wait, what? Okay, so that's not a power attack, apparently. But if Knuckles is your partner, you always have a power attack to defeat these tougher walls. Usually, whatever move Knuckles gives you will be a power attack of some sort. But not with Sonic for some reason. That didn't act as a power move. I don't get it. Oh yeah, there's those lions. The lions are immune to the front, so you have to attack them from the back. Not that there's much point to. I mean, it's not like attacking opponents gives you points or anything. Or, I mean, it does give you a single ring, but rings aren't exactly hard to come by. Whoa, okay, yeah. Oh, these pigs, they're pretty annoying. If you get hit, they will suck up all of your rings. So, don't get hit whenever you're near them. It's not even just getting hit by them, it's just if you're near them whenever you get hit. Oh, okay. Yeah, this world also has a lot of platforms with spikes on them. And that's dangerous. I feel like I'm actually going backwards here. I probably am. Let's go the other way. Okay. That was kind of a funny way. Sonic was looking whenever he went down. He was like partially turning around, but he was also entirely turning around. Oh, okay. Knuckles, your special ability did not help me. I'm afraid to inform you. Yeah, gang, in this level, in this world, we're going to unlock Amy Rose. And, well, I'll get more into explaining what Amy Rose does whenever we actually have access to her abilities. But she's okay. There are definitely some interesting features about her. This world is definitely very heavy on the waiting. Oh, Gym Roll. So one thing that's notable about Gym Roll is that he's supposed to have the ability to copy people's abilities. But for the most part, he doesn't seem to do this a whole lot. Like, he clearly has one move that's a spin dash, and he clearly has a move that's a homing attack. But, like, a lot of his other moves are just shooting missiles, like we just saw there. And that isn't heavily related to any character, I'd say. It would have been a lot more interesting if Gym Roll had the abilities of whatever character you were about to unlock. So let's say, because we're unlocking Amy here, he was able to use a bunch of hammer-based attacks. Or whenever we unlocked Knuckles, he could glide around and punch and stuff. I feel like that would have been a much more interesting way to do Gym Roll battles. Anyway, Amy is still as scary as ever. But we can use her. And let's go back to the big ring so that we can do that. Alright, so we're going over to Amy. And, you know, we have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. The thing is, as one might expect, Amy is most effective when being teamed up with Sonic. Lovely couple. Most of the time, whenever teamed up with a character, Amy won't be able to actually have a ball form whenever she jumps. But with Sonic, she does. She also has this double jump, which is pretty cool. Of course, she has a hammer, as one might expect, and she can even use it in the air, despite the fact that having a ball form means that that actually isn't very useful. And she also has Spin Dash. Most of the time, whenever she does that technique, she doesn't end up in a ball form, it just launches her forward super fast. Something notable is that this is the first time that we have access to a flight team now. Oh, okay, Sonic, that was great. Great job. Let me get there. Sonic, while Amy gets some very cool abilities, unfortunately Sonic kind of gets the shaft for this team. He does not enter ball form whenever he jumps, unlike Amy, who now does, but you have to manually enter ball form by pressing the attack button after jumping. Everybody teamed up with Amy will always get a hammer, and they all have different designs, which is very nice. But it's not generally that useful. The hammer isn't very long range. It's not like attacks have power levels in this game. Well, except for being able to break special walls, which nobody's hammers are capable of doing. The only character that I feel that really gets a benefit for being teamed up with Amy would be Tails. And we'll get into why he gets a benefit eventually. As for playing Amy herself, like I said, she's most effective whenever teamed up with Sonic. And there's only one other good team-up that I can really think of, and even then, it's not that great. So Amy is kind of a character that chances are you're not going to use her a whole lot. And that's kind of sad. But if nothing else, being teamed up with Sonic does make her one of the best characters in the game, I'd say. Just for generally getting through levels pretty quickly. I really like the hub world of this area, because it just has a whole lot of cool gimmicks with the balloons and the rockets, and just all sorts of cool stuff. Anyway, so yeah, Toy Kingdom, Act 2. Last part that we're doing here. Let's just hold Sonic in our arms. You know that Amy would say that. Anyway. So we got these slides here. We got lots of just very bouncy gimmicks. We have the swings, we have springs, we have balloons that bounce you around, you have rockets that launch you upward. Lots of great stuff. And moving blocks. Moving blocks that just move around, moving blocks that you have to use the platforms, moving blocks that try to crush you, moving blocks with spikes on them. If there's a kind of moving block, you've got it. Uh-oh. Don't want to land in these spikes. Who made this amusement park? Going back into the idea of each of these areas being a corrupted Sonic level that we've seen before, this is probably a corrupted version of Twinkle Park, if I had to guess. Because, I mean, you know, there aren't a whole lot of amusement park-based levels in the Sonic games. Lots of casinos, not too many music parks. But this would make sense, considering that Twinkle Park is the first level that Amy was related to, in a sense. Back in Sonic Adventure, that is. And of course, this is where you unlock her in this game, so it works. Also, that part, not that great, because it does not consistently put you on one of the hooks. There we go, it did this time, though. Here we go. Yeah, Amusement Park is probably just a really fun world because it's just very, I want to say adventurous, bouncy, exciting. Those are all good adjectives. Okay. There's also a lot of waiting involved, like waiting for the blocks that I mentioned before, waiting for these pendulums. It's not exactly the fastest world, but it does often feel like it's one of the most energetic ones. Also, I think this is... Nope, it's not this one either. One of these sections is a Chow in an area like that, but I can't honestly remember which one. Oh well. Oh no. I'm pretty sure that speedrunners often like to have Sonic as the second player, due to his ability to just launch you at high speeds at pretty much any time. It's a logical idea, especially considering that having Sonic in a team does increase the overall top speed that you can run at, as I've mentioned before. And now, before we go on to fight Robotnik, let's switch up teams once again. You see, this time, we're still going to be playing as Amy. But, let's look at Amy and Knuckles. Amy is kind of an all-around character of the Sonic series, and this is somewhat represented in her teams in this game. Thing is that she doesn't seem to have her own type. You see, every team with Sonic is going to be a speed team, every team with Knuckles, other than Knuckles and Sonic, is going to be a power team, and then every other combination of characters is a flight team. And of course, the other three characters are Tails, Cream, and Amy. Now, Tails and Cream, they're clearly flight-based characters. Tails flies around, and Cream flies around, but Amy, she's not really a flight-based character that one would expect. Okay, I was barely on the edge of that. So, it seems like she just sort of copies whatever anyone else could possibly bring about. And this makes sense, too, because she's been known as a fast character. Sonic Heroes was around at this time. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Wow, I'm probably not gonna win this one. But yeah, she's been known as a fast character. Sonic Heroes was around at this point. She's been known as a powerful character. Because, you know, she's got the huge hammer. She can break things with it. Going into future games, Sonic Chronicles would actually have her as a very powerful character. She was the only character that could break Tier 3 power blocks on the hub world. Please stop doing that move! There are other moves that General can use in this battle, and that is the most annoying one. Yeah, see, this one is a lot easier to avoid. There we go. Avoided. Using the giant hammer on Robotnik doesn't actually have any practical purpose. I just like its design. What? How did that not hit him? The hammer clearly was out. Oh good, he keeps doing it. That's nice. What? What? Well, at least Knuckles grabbed my ring. To be quite honest, this is not a battle that you want to use Amy for, because she is bad at defeating these little soldier robots that come out of the machine. But I'm using her anyway, because why not, right? Please, no! Aw, man. Yeah, going for style here probably isn't the best idea. Thing is that this is the last Robotnik robot for a while that you can actually just directly attack. this one again. And so I kind of wanted to show off a very powerful looking move. And the giant hammer, it has no real purpose. Like, it looks impressive, and it does have a fairly large hitbox, but there's just no reason. It's not any more powerful, it doesn't do anything special, it's just, it's a really big hammer. Now, it does break, you know, especially fortified walls, so that's nice. Oh, there we go, I finally hit one. But there are a lot of moves that can do that, on teams that are just better than Knuckles and Amy. Here we go, I think I've got him on the ropes. Oh my gosh, seriously, one more round. Yeah, the real problem with this battle is the toy soldiers. But he's gone. Robotnik is down. I repeat, Robotnik is down.
You're going to pay for this.
There are definitely better teams with Amy on them. But this is the one that I decided to use. Every character has a hammer whenever teamed up with Amy. I think I mentioned that before. But each hammer has a unique design, and so just seeing what all the designs are is a fun thing to do. Even if most hammers don't have much of a point. In any case, I'm Mr. Game Pie, and next time we go on to Twinkle Snow. See you then!